ladies and gentlemen? Exononia back with you with another one. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about a new project that was recently launched on the Algorand blockchain called Finace. It's a very interesting project. Before I get into that, this isn't not financial advice. It's for educational purposes only. Well, let's get into it. Finance. Yeah, let's go. So it's on the testnet right now at the moment, the leading capital markets protocol for borrowing and lending, built on top of the Algorand blockchain. So it has a similar platform to Flare Network and how they have the F assets and stuff like that, layering borrowing, collateral, wrapping assets. Alright, so just let's get into some of the key points. Carbon neutral partnership with climate trade, offset the environment impact, innovative UI design for an intuitive and simple user experience, rewards aggregator, lock and earn, multiple incentives system, more than half of the folks supplied to the community. Okay, that's interesting. I did try and get onto the Discord. Couldn't get verified for some reason. It wasn't accepting the verification. That's all cool. I think Discord has some glitch. So I was testing out the thing. It's pretty cool. Uh, yeah, this is right now. This is the trial version. Folks were running on Algorand testnets used to try out features and identify bugs. With the app using testnet, assets have no monetary value and make deposits. Right, that's for now, yes, but it has some pretty cool features. Yeah, as you can see at the moment, number of borrowers. No, I have not borrowed anything. I'm just testing it as well. This is all tests. It says you are using the testnet version. But this project is pretty sick when it comes out, and I'm going to get into some stuff about it. There is some critical procedures and stuff when it comes to collateral and borrowing crypto, because liquidation is not a playing thing. In these markets are volatile, so if you are you know uh, leveraging against your crypto, ensure that we are practically in a bear market when you're doing that. Before we go on to a bull run, you do not want to leverage your stuff on a bull run. Maybe if you get lucky and we have a double top, you might just get lucky. But normally in these bull markets, when you loan out to them and then a bear market hits, you get liquidated the shit out of you. So that's a precaution that you want to take. Now, while I'm on the testnet, yes, I got some. This is all test tokens. I have not put real assets in here, and this is not financial advice. I did lock a bit of Algorand. I was playing around with it. All right, you can go here if you wanna try it out. Test the network. They give you some stuff. Staking rewards are coming soon. Staking, you get your API. You can stake and earn on a daily basis. You got your, I think this, yeah, is okay. Let me get into straight into dashboard. All right, I haven't borrowed anything, but let's go ahead and do some stuff in here, and you know you can see how things go. So I've got a bit of Go ETH and a bit of USDC. Now, if you want to deposit, just say I want to deposit, I'll say $33, right? That's 77 cents. You gotta have a wallet for this. You can do it on the smartphone as well. There's an app for it. So there is an Algo Android version. This is the desktop version. Oh, where did I go wrong? Keeps going through. Okay, I've successfully deposited. So at 80 here it says I have deposited. Now it's 43 because I did do a test earlier on. So I have one asset there, and then I can also deposit some algo. Let's do some algo because that's a stable coin. That value isn't going to change. It's going to be stable. It's not a market for that. So let's do some algo. We got. Let's do maybe 50 algo because there's like these are tested tokens. So it's all cool. I'm not losing anything by any means, but it's pretty cool that it has these functions. Like you look at it, every crypto has the thing, right? XRP and Flare, XLM and Lumen Swap, and you have Algo and Fork Finance. Yeah, let's put a. Ooh, I wish this would take quicker. Right, deposit. And sign in again. I try to talk and put passwords and it doesn't go too well for me. You just see I've entered the password wrong. Yeah, they don't work for me. Okay, now we've got some algo in. Right, sweet. As you can see, this is all the test. And whatever you do with this stuff, guys, I highly advise you take precaution because these markets are volatile and I don't want anyone getting screwed over as well. This is not, like I'm saying, not financial advice, just education purpose only. But I have been through the experience of being liquidated. So when it comes to the stuff, you gotta be very aware of what you're doing and how you stake stuff. So now I can actually lock in earn rewards. I've deposited it. So now, as you can see, I've locked one 11 algo. Let me do this again. I'll lock some algo for a week. You can see it says FR algo, just like how you get FXRP, FXLM for Flare, XLM, Flare. It has the same functions available. Algo, right? I'll throw in 17 here. This is a really cool project, though. Algo is really a cool project. It's part of the ISO 20022 and it's got some great stuff going on for it. A lot of cool projects that are actually built on it that I've seen, right? So you get rewards. So if you can see, APR is 1.2%. So I have a lock balance of 27%, and then so next week that'll get released, and then you'll get some rewards and stuff. Then let's look at the borrowing and how I would borrow, right? I can borrow some USDC. Let me see how much I can borrow. This is see. Okay, yeah, I have a max of. Let's say I borrow $15. Right, it's $15. Loan to value ratio. Okay, you can see that's pretty high. I'm trying to be conservative here as well. You want to make sure. Now, if this project was live at the current moment, I would I wouldn't mind, you know, putting it high because I know we're going to enter a bull market soon. I think these are prices are about to. I think there's all season is coming up at the time of this particular recording, which is on the 29th of March. Yeah, like we're particularly repeating the same patterns as last year. And you can see there's some tokens that are actually moving upwards. They're in upwards trend right now. But just for the purpose of this video and making sure that you know you do it this way. But I prefer like playing around with this stuff after regulations because the market is volatile. So right, we got 15 there. Okay, the escrow. Takes some time to process. Okay, and that's gone through. Yeah, signatures. A lot of signing. It was interesting how they have this project. They have a governance program and stuff like that. So Algorand is definitely a project you don't want to miss out on. Like I'm saying though, this is not financial advice, but this it's a good project to keep an eye on because there's pretty cool stuff going on in it. Right now you can see that I have borrowed $15 and I have collateral of $35. So basically, if I don't pay this back, then 50% of this, which would be $17. Yeah, but yeah, 17 and a half dollars. Basically, will get wiped out. So I did loan a 50 to 50 loan to value ratio. So yeah, yeah. But now what's gonna happen is this will go up, and you can pay them back. That's how it's done. Staking, they do not give any staking stuff. Rewards aggregator. Tell me, let me see if I can do this. I'm not sure if I can do this once. So I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any FR algo. And I don't even know how to get the FR algo. Let me see. Yeah, there is no. That's just the staking or reward aggregator, which is your folks reward algo. So okay, it's not actual algo. So you're gonna. So this is a rate mistake for 1 week. I'm putting this on the highest. Just you're gonna get a 0.0. To reward, remember this is all testnet. When it goes live, you'll see what it really can do. But I just thought it's a cool feature to come and play around with and show you guys. This it's like a video game right now. That's what I feel it's like streaming. So yeah, you gotta probably wrap these assets up in to FR Algo. Clearly, I have not done that, but I do have. Okay, so the yeah, it's locked. That's FR Algo, similar to Flare XLP. Then there's some documents they do tell you what is. I just want to go into that, but I'm going into detail with this. So we know Folk Finance is a leading algorithm capital market protocol for lending and borrowing, built and operated on top of the Algorand blockchain. Folk users can deposit liquidity through the leading lending operations and instantly start earning a continuous economic return. The users can request crypto loans through the borrowing operations by locking deposited funds as collateral. The protocol innovations include a disruptive economic lending model designed for the soundness and security of the users and the introduction of unique features such as staking of rewards, safety margins for cryptocurrency pairs, and an innovative liquidity provision system. It's a very interesting project. Yeah, it's got that Nexo kind of style as well, just much more better in the way the UI design and the interface is pretty solid on the project. It's much more simpler. Not to say that Nexo doesn't have a simple platform, but they don't tell you straight up about the liquidation stuff until like yeah they like and now that I've learned from experience and stuff. Giving you first hand when it comes to bull and bear markets. There's best time to if you know you're in a bear market, that's the best time then you would try to do the whole lending and borrowing thing before the bull market takes off. And when the bull market's on, you're pretty good. How to configure your wallet's deposit, how to make a deposit withdraw, lock and earn, special type of deposit, rebalance. You can pause and see these up. Uh, the only advice I would give you if you're on a borrowing platform, like I'm saying, Folk Finance, and you're borrowing do not bother in Tether. You rather borrow in USDC because there is some stuff that's going to go on with Tether that is not too good. Uh, right? And if they take it, if they unlist it, then it's also an issue and you can't repay back. And this is not just for this platform, but particularly in any platform. If they just happen to delist Tether and you wanted to pay them back and you can't pay them back, and what happens is you can have stuff liquidated. Like when that lawsuit happened with the XRP and Ripple, a lot of people couldn't. I'm sure there's people that wanted to actually pay back, uh, you know, with Next or whatever the case is with XRP when it did take off in that bull run we had early 21. But when because it was not on the platform, you couldn't pay them back in XRP and stuff like that. And then down goes liquidation. So just make sure the asset you're researching is not in a dangerous place. So when you do this kind of stuff, pretty much safe. You don't want to be on the bad end of the stick when it comes to borrowing and lending crypto. That's all I can say. When users repay the borrowing interest or deposits liquidity through the lock and earn method to receive the amount of FR token, okay. The tokens received should be exchanged to the rewards aggregator page. The users can choose whether swap instantly the FR token with the available rewards according to the available rate or vest them for a determined cooling off period and receive an increased amount of the rewards diluted over the period. The list of available ASAs with which of the exchange FR tokens will be constantly evolving. They are provided by the protocol governance and or third parties that wish to distribute them through Fox Finance. Wow, okay, this is interesting. List of available ASAs. So if you have things like Yieldy, uh, Apollonius, which is on the Algorand, Smilecoin, Lofty, and wow, okay, that's pretty cool. You can have those ASAs in here and also borrow and loan them. Wow, that's interesting that you can do those kind of stuff, which I think this actually has more of an upper advantage than the Flare network. Although the Flare network is pretty cool, but I think there is some upper advantages here when you have ASAs. There's some pretty cool ASAs on the Algorand blockchain. There's a lot of people creating cool stuff. There's always new projects. So if you wanted, you could use your Yieldy. I'm sure they'll probably list Yieldy on here because they are mentioning that list of available ASAs with which to exchange FR tokens will be constantly evolving. Okay, yeah, constantly evolving. So yeah, more ASAs will be listed, which gives this platform a huge advantage. Oh shit, I need to get more algo. Man, that means I need to get some algo. Frick, when this stuff goes live. Really cool stuff. Uh, there was an article that came out with Algorand yesterday, and I found this interesting as well. I don't think there's another project that is doing this. Uh, so we're gonna read into this as well. Hopefully, I'm not gonna be respectful of people's time here. So let me get through this quickly. This Algorand project using proof of air mining as an outrageously high return of investment, but is it sustainable? Founded by former manager of Sun, Planetwatch is a token on the Algorand blockchain that uses air quality sensor to pay rewards to owners. Here, this is another ASA, which we will see on Fox Finance. That should be pretty cool. Uh, haven't really looked into this project so much. Planetwatch, right? But it goes on to say, hosted on Algorand, Planetwatch is an air quality project founded by ex-Sun manager Claudio Pernello. The utility token Planets facilitates all of the project's transactions on the blockchain and can be earned in a similar way to HNT with helium miners. Uses a proof of coverage model to provide connectivity to the Internet of Things through the HNT token. It's very interesting when it comes to proof of air. The way I'm trying to analyze this and how it works into some extent. Like we have proof of work, right? We know that uses energy. Uh, then when I'm thinking of proof of air, thinking of like aerodynamics, cars like NASCAR stuff. You'd see their tailgate behind other cars to build up, and then once they build up, they blow past the drivers and stuff like that. So if you have something like this that's using proof of air, it has a air. I think, and this is my humble opinion, that it has a aerodynamic mechanism functionality to it with Algorand, which like I'm not saying another blockchain do this or distributed ledger technology have a proof of air concept, which is pretty sweet. It says, it works by placing sensors that collect air quality data from your surrounding areas and sending info to the blockchain. Yeah, this is like this is basically telling you it's got an aerodynamics mechanism to it. That's where I can put it right now. I'll leave the link for this article below.